Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing good. But unfortunately, this family is not doing too good in Vegas. It was a Filipino family, and they're just outraged by a 3-month jail time sentence from a neighbor. Well, should I say a former neighbor that moved out a year ago, went inside the garage and started attacking one of their family members. It's a little wild. Let's go, though.
If maybe if we weren't Asian, maybe this would have been a different sentence.
Was justice served? Is the question a Las Vegas Filipino family is asking tonight.
Well, from the looks of it, the suspect looks Caucasian. Usually they're pretty cool with Asians, but not everybody's the same, and some white people are actually racist towards Asians. I don't know why, but
After a judge's decision in a hate crime attack, and in a story that you'll only see on 8. Reporter James Schaefer speaking with the very man who was beaten in his home, seemingly for speaking a different language.
that's bullshit. It was way more than that. People come up with the dumbest reasons, I swear.
3 months in jail. That is how much time will be served by the man who beat then 75-year-old.
I mean, what do you expect? White privilege.
Amadeo Quindara. The family telling me it's not enough, and they ask if, again, race had something to do with it.
God. Oh my goodness. God.
That's Christian Lentz, seconds after beating his neighbor bloody for seemingly.
And most likely he was about 10 to 15 years older than him. I mean, what do you get out of this? Now, suppose he would have failed, had a concussion or something, and died. He would only get about 2-3 years in prison. Because he's this.
Speaking to Golly in his own garage. After 2 years of legal proceedings, Lentz in handcuffs, but facing no prison time, pleading to be mentally ill and describing it as a manic episode. Judge Jennifer Schwartz sentencing him to 90 days of jail time.
He's going to get probation, fine, all right. But 90 days? The outrage is immense at this point.
Philip Quindaro, with his mother and father, was shocked.
90 days? Should just gave him a citation. Like, what the hell is 90 days gonna do?
To the sentencing, expecting at least 4 years, asking since this was a crime based on different skin color and language.
I thought this shit was over. Now, this was a big problem where I'm at. I live in the San Francisco Bay Area, as you guys know, and also I grew up in the city of Vallejo, large Filipino population. If you weren't black, white, or Latin, you were Filipino most likely. So, and most Filipinos was cool. I went to school, had a lot of friends that were Filipino, teachers, principals. Majority of them were Filipino. So I never had a problem with them.
Was the sentencing influenced by that as well?
If maybe if we weren't Asian, maybe this would have been a different sentence.
The family has been aided in the past 2 years since the attack by groups advocating to stop Asian hate, like Bamboo Bridges, who helped support the family before this interview.
Everybody is concerned about us, and I thank you very much for them. We cannot do this without them.
Lenita says she is thankful but hesitates to call what happened to her husband justice. And just feet away from where he was attacked, Amadeo agreed and expressed dismay in the sentencing and asked what would have happened if the roles were reversed.
Would I get the same 3 months if I did the same thing to them? I go in that place that they got in there? I don't know. Maybe not, right?
And see, they don't have a reputation for getting arrested and shit. But if you're this, you get away with bloody, bloody murder. Racist America. This goes along with the funding for ICE, which we're running out of money for. Wasted taxpayers' money, to be honest with you.
Now, the family told me Christian Lentz does not live on that same street anymore, and he moved out actually last year. As for Quindara, well, he's still...
They probably ran his crazy ass out the neighborhood. That's probably why he moved out. Because he was a fucking racist.
Sits in his same garage after this incident. this not stopping him from enjoying life and saying what he wants to say. Denise?
We can also tell you tonight that Bamboo Bridges, which is a nonprofit that supports the AAPI community, sent a statement saying they'll continue to build on awareness for issues just like this. You can find out more about that.
Good, because I was uncalled for. And I like the fact that he continues to live his daily life as he was prior to that event. Because why should he have to change for some racist asshole? He obviously had his own issues going on, and he took it out on him for no reason. But he didn't do that to anybody else that was younger in the family, because they probably would have whooped his ass. And hopefully one of his relatives, one of the youngsters, see this shit and they put a foot in his ass. This is Kyler Vale. I'll see you in the next video.